People, Uncle Hotep back at it again. Yeah, I'm back in the concrete, back on the block. Jesus Christ. I had, there was a conversation going on in the timeline. Thanks to Ebro, he set it off. And the basic question was Hurricane Harvey an inside job? Now, a lot of people talked about 9/11. Was 9/11 an inside job? I don't know about that. You better ask some art students and the people dancing on on top of some buildings if there was an inside job. But that's a different story for a different video. My premise is now I'm not sure if they can create a hurricane. There's been government programs like HARP and there's another one about weather changing and weather manipulation. I'm not sure if they create a hurricane, but I'm damn sure they can intensify or de-intensify any type of weather that's come across on this earth. Now, when these shines, these akatas, when they talk about my bigger premise is people talk about climate change and humans are behind climate change, which is basically weather. The weather, climate, weather, same thing. Now, these same people will say human beings are responsible for climate change. If a human being is responsible for climate change, why can't a human being be responsible for changing the weather? You don't... I mean, tell me they can put a man on the moon. I don't believe that, but y'all believe that. You can put a man on the moon, but you can't make it rain. Now, they've already proven. I've seen videos all day today. NASA has this big-ass machine. Fucking turn this shit on, loud as shit. Fucking white pillowy smoke comes out of there. And all of a sudden... a big cloud forms. An hour or so later, it's raining from that cloud. I used to tell this story all the time. My dad told me, my dad used to say, white folks are smart, man. And then, back in them days, I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They stole everything. It was being a nog. But now I understand what he meant by white folks is smart. Now, if you kind of tell me, you're trying to tell me that, that these scientists that spend all this money can't figure out a way to intensify, or they've proven they can make rain. That's proven without a doubt. They've been seeding clouds for the longest time. So it's not out of the imagination to say this hurricane was intensified by the powers that be. No, I'm not saying it is, because I have no proof that it is. I don't know. I don't know that. But I don't think it's out of the question. I don't think it's out of the question at all. If this stuff is in nature, these are natural occurring events with, chemicals and, what's the word, the periodic table elements on the periodic table. If they can figure out how to make it rain, they can figure out everything else. You know what I mean? Or they know what needs to be in place for a hurricane to start. Warm weather and stuff like that. They heat the shit up. A little bit of cloud, a little bit of rain, here you go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's out of the question. I think we shortchange ourselves. I think we shortchange mankind and how intelligent man is and what man is really capable of. You know what I mean? We've been here for fucking billions of years. And you mean to tell me the Indians was doing rain dances? Goddamn, what's going on? Next thing you know, it rains, man. Come on, man. So, Was Hurricane Harvey a inside job? I don't know. But I would willing to bet that at one point or another in human history in recent history, they've engineered a hurricane or intensified a hurricane. That's just how I view things. You can call me conspiracy theorist all you want. I sit here and watch them create a goddamn cloud. The next moment is raining. You know, you have to open your minds, man, because if you sit there and you can't believe in climate change and not believe that humans can alter rain. Like, I know one thing you're saying is, this one shine was getting a mention of saying, no, that's just carbon fuels and factories that's causing that. Yeah, it's man-made, but they didn't do it intentionally. How do you know they didn't do it intentionally? You know what I mean? They can learn so much from this alleged climate change. Like, if they know that if you release certain type of gases in the air and it will create a different climate, then that's man-made manipulation of the weather. That's if you believe that shit. Like, I don't honestly believe that climate change. I'm just using y'all own arguments against y'all. Whether by accident or intent, they can change the weather. That's already proven. That's proven by y'all believing in the man-made climate change. Now, if you do something by accident, you always can learn from that accident and recreate it. Hello. I don't know. Anyway, it's on Hotep. I'm out. Happy Friday. Peace.